Well, everybody seems to be fascinated with my wood, so I guess we just need to pull out my wood. Nah, I couldn't do that. Goodness gracious, you can better than that. I couldn't do that to you. You don't want to see it anyway. In 2016, I started on the first shed, which actually was the one on this side, and then the next year I built the next one. Just so you have an idea about how big this is, I'll stand in here. The roof at the front is about 6 feet, so I can get 4 rows of wood in here, and I calculated it out. It's about almost 2 cords of wood in each shed. And the reason I built 2 was that I wanted to make it so that when I fill up one shed, I can use it for that winter, and then the second, shed, I'll be ready for the next winter. And if I have to have a little bit of extra off the first winter, I can. Last year, I ended up using a whole shed plus about 1 full row, the whole front row of this. This year, I'm not even halfway through the shed because we've had a warmer winter. But that is this part of my firewood as far as what I've gotten stored ready to go for next year. I wanted to show you the side of the shed. Hopefully I won't blind you with the sun. Just so you can see. Sorry about that. A little difficult to walk with this. But that gives you an idea about how big these things really are as far as how much firewood I can get into a single shed. As I said, one lasts me roughly a year, which was my intention. That way I can always keep rotating wood and I don't have wood that sits in the back and gets rotten on me. This wood pile I started on last year, 2019, back in January, and I added to it some this year. Just to give you an idea about the size of this. This tarp, you see this corner of it, the other corner is all the way back here. This tarp is 10 feet by 12 feet. So it's 10 feet across this way. All this has been cut and split, ready to go. This pile, my estimate is about 3 cords in this. So it's about 1.5 of these. So my wood shed's full. So I said this is all cut and ready to go. Let me show you the other sides of the pile so you can get an idea how big this is. And I'll stand out in front of it so you can tell how actual tall this thing has gotten to be as far as what I've gotten wood into preparing for the next year. And then the back side. And up on top. This is my final wood pile. This one I started on this past January. This is what I've been working on that you've seen in my previous videos of what I've been cutting, splitting, and plus what I finished cutting up today. There again, to give you an idea on size, it's 14 feet across this crazy thing. So here again, and it's 4 rows deep. So again, it's probably close to another 3 cords of firewood, so another shed and a half. That gives me between 4 and 5 years of firewood, depending upon how cold it gets and how much firewood I actually do decide I'm going to burn in 1 year. And my final pile is just my little pile. This is my campfire wood. This is far smaller pile than everything else. This is all pine. This is what we will use when we go camping this year. Based on what we did previously in camping, it takes me about 2 years to burn up this much pine, based on going 3 or 4 times of having a campfire each year.